It's just, you know, Swords Dance is just really good. So it was going to supersede anything anyway. Unless we had Flamethrower right off the bat. In which case, that probably would have been pretty fine to use in the first. I definitely want to get Comet to level 32, though, to get Flamethrower. Because that's going to be... I mean, Flamethrower would have defeated Weeping Bell within, you know, just a one hit. And then we wouldn't have gotten poisoned. So it's definitely a good idea to get that as soon as possible. It's not going to be particularly easy. But, you know, it's something we can do. Here, I want to do this. Let's go to Hollow. And we're going to use Psywave. Okay. Which, was not super effective. But if we go to Sweepy... and we use Confusion, it is super effective. Okay. So it's just Psywave that doesn't do super effective damage. Interesting. Very interesting. Why? Because. Let's see here. We have an antidote. One left. Might as well use it. Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Last wants to fight with a Meowth. Oh, that's not a surprise, I guess. Ember. Screech failed, thank goodness. I mean, all things considered, we're doing really good damage with Ember. So with Flamethrower being like twice as strong, more than twice as strong, really. It's like 2.5 times as strong. We're gonna do great damage. This has a chance to burn, so let's do that. Critical hit. And was burned. And only used Defense Curl, which doesn't matter to us. Cool, perfect. This should almost be enough. Disable. Failed. Okay. Works for me. Not getting a lot of experience. I mean, we're gonna get enough eventually. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it was gonna do. Thankfully. Tail Whip. Also, Comet has Quick Attack as well, which I think we do pretty decent enough damage anyway. I mean, and we're also fast enough. So, there's that. Let's go ahead and heal. I just want Comet to get like all the experience right now. We must look silly standing here like this. Yup. Kinda. So as far as the badge boost goes, I think it like goes into effect if you use a special, or if you use like a stat enhancing thing, then it kind of goes into effect. But I think not on its own. But like it kind of does, I think. I'm not entirely sure how it works. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not sure if our Pikachu needs to have a stat boosting move for it to go into like absolute full effect. That's definitely something I would need to look into. Missed, of course. Why don't we switch to Hollow? Dug a hole. Well, in that case, why don't we switch to... You know what? Yeah, let's switch to Manny. It dug a hole, so I gotta be careful about that. Switch to Manny. Do not take any damage. Waterfall. Actually, Fly would be our best move. Fly would have been better there. But it might dig a hole and then we just waste turns. Especially since we're going first. Yeah. Need Arena. Yeah, why don't we just do Fly? Fly's gonna do more damage. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Pikachu can even learn like a stat enhancing thing. I mean, it can learn Flash, which lowers the accuracy of the opponent, which I believe that would still count and work. But I'm not entirely sure, and I don't really want to risk it by giving it a move that might be useless anyway, that we don't need. So I'm not sure. As far as all that goes, I'm not too sure. Yeah, Waterfall's doing just fine. Yeah, let's fly. Because it'll use dig, and it doesn't affect, and it'll miss anyway. There we go. Easy peasy. Look what you did. My bad. Do they need to get healed again? No. Okay. No, they would just, I didn't want them to die. Alright, let's do roll the dice. So yeah, because, our Pikachu gains 25% badge boost versus the 12.5%. So that's where it comes in handy and, you know, gets better. But I'm not sure if that's like an always active thing or if it's, again, if we boost ourselves with something. Which we have options if we need to. Like, I can get rid of like quick attack or headbutt, because I don't really use either of those. I definitely want to keep Thunder Wave because Thunder Wave is really good, especially for catching Pokemon. So I want to stick with that. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think Pikachu actually learns agility, or can learn agility, which would be helpful because if it can attack first, then we'll be pretty good to go with using, you know, using Pikachu. You look good at Pokemon, but how's your chem? I got a C in chemistry. So I passed. I did alright, actually, for the most part. It was pretty much like later on when I kind of just... Oh no. You're dead. Like, you're just dead. No, you're not. You're alive. That does like 150 damage or something. And it ignores your defensive stat. Crap. Hollow. I don't know why I sent into Hollow. Hollow can't do anything. I'm just expecting another frickin' self-destruct. Because Coughing can learn self-destruct. But I want to send in somebody that's gonna not die instantly. Yeah, let's send in Pikachu. Let's see what happens. Smog. Not great. Don't like it. Alright, we're fine. Oh, and a critical hit. Perfect. Yeah, there is like less weird stuff in like Generation 2 and Generation 3. Like, there's no such thing as like badge boosting glitches and things like that. I mean, I think there is like a badge boosting effect in a lot of Pokemon games. Okay. Not what I want at all. So you can stop doing that. Magnemite. Ember. If only this would be super effective. But it won't be because we don't have... Oh, yay, crit. Thank you. Yeah, we don't have, whatever it's called. Steel type. Ow, meltdown. That sucked. I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. Alright, so let's fly with Manny. Alright, now we can complete Lavender Town. How many Pokeballs do we have? Now that I think about it. We have 1 Great Ball and 2 Ultra Balls. So actually, I believe Generation 1 was broken in a sense where Great Balls were actually better at catching Pokemon than Ultra Balls were. But this was fixed in Yellow Legacy. So, it would be beneficial to buy some more Ultra Balls. Just in general. Assuming we can, which we can't. Not from here. Well, I'm not going to worry about that too much until we actually get to whatever it's called. I can always just like save too and go from there. Thankfully we did do most of this already. We just need to get to the I think it's like the second to last floor, which is the 4th floor. We gotta go around, deal with this, blah blah blah. Yes, I don't feel like fighting Heartless. There we go. Yukiko, that's her name. Oh my goodness. Yukiko was the black-haired lady in Persona 4. Gosh, why could I not remember their name? That's embarrassing. That did no damage. And that did a lot of damage. That did better damage and flinched. Thank goodness. Flinched again. Okay, Headbutt is awesome. I love Headbutt. All my homies love Headbutt. Almost. Haunter. How much damage is this gonna do? It's gonna do too much. And that's gonna do not enough. Yeah, let's switch to Sweepy. Confuse Ray. Boo. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, that's really gonna hurt. And it hurt itself in confusion, because of course it did. Alright, Ferrambini. You're like... Remember when I said Ferrambini felt like they were starting to lag behind? I kind of disagree now. Unless you hurt yourself in confusion. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Comet grew to level 32. And didn't learn Flamethrower. Excuse me? You're supposed to learn Flamethrower level 32. Oh, oops. I was wrong. It's Ninetales that learns it at level 32. Flareon learns it at level 36. I got mixed up with Ninetales and Flareon learn set. Oops. Well, we're gonna have Ember for a little bit while longer then. Oh well. At least it will still learn it. Ferrambini grew level 34 and is our highest level Pokemon. I don't know if I would say best Pokemon, but yeah, kinda. You know what? It's just right there. I'm sorry if you don't want to wait a few seconds for me to run all this way. I don't mind because I'm the one playing. Haha. Already got an item there. And we already talked to you. I feel anemic and weak. Well, that's not good. I hope you get that fixed. We are fighting another channeler who has one Pokemon, a Haunter, at level 35. This is not gonna go well. Especially if we hurt ourselves in confusion. Which we didn't, thankfully. Yeah, Haunter is surprisingly fast. Okay. Which means that Ferrambini is not gonna be able to be fast enough. Actually, let's look at the speed. 68 versus 71. Let's swap into Pikachu, because I think Pikachu will probably be able to be fine. Ouch. Ouch. Big ouch, big ouch. But can't attack first. Critical hit. Paralyzed. May not be able to attack, but it slows down their speed, which means we can attack first. Unless it was just ridiculously faster, which it wasn't. Thankfully. Something fell out. What? Hair didn't fall out. It was an evil spirit. Okay. We found a rare candy. Nice. Let's go back and heal. Yes. Honestly, it would actually probably be faster just to run over here to heal everybody and then run back than it would have been just to try to use items on everybody. And if not faster, then, like, you know, fast enough to where it would be hardly noticeable. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. So let's swap in Pikachu. Just kidding, because it's ground type, which means that it's immune to electricity, which means that it's immune to being paralyzed through Thunder Wave. I'm pretty sure. Well, we are going to swap in Farambini anyway. Be gone, intruders! Ghost appeared. Self-scope unveiled the ghost's identity. And it is a wild Marowak at level 35. Oh my. Oh, why don't we use Slash? Bonering was not very effective at all. Thankfully. Otherwise I would do a lot of damage. Great Ball! Let's see how this it dodged the thrown ball. This Pokemon can't be caught. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. We tried. The ghost was the restless soul of Cubone's mother. The mother's soul was calm. It departed to the afterlife. Well, nuts to that, I suppose. Let's see here. Well, why don't we swap back to have Comet be up front so that they can gain experience? Stop right there! I was expecting a bunch of Team Rocket fights, not Jess and James. Grandpa here wanted to complain, so we're setting him straight. So render yourself invisible or prepare to fight. Rocket wants to fight. Starting off with Meowth at level 33. Uh-oh. Payday, that's gonna hurt. That hurt a lot, actually. Quite a lot. So did that. I'm pretty sure I just lost Comet. No, I didn't. Thank goodness. I'm risky again. Why am I so risky? Arbok. Who is going to be good against poison? Sweepy? Kind of. I mean, they only know confusion. You know what? I want to check something. Sweepy is paralyzed. Great. And fully paralyzed. Oh, great. Come on. That's not great. Are you just gonna do frickin' that the whole time? No. Sweepy learns Psychic at level 32. That's not bad at all. Wait, what level is Sweepy? 29. Okay, why don't we... Okay, I want Sweepy to get to level 32 as soon as possible. We're gonna swap to Hollow. Hypno. My hope is that Lickitung does not know a ground type, otherwise we're screwed. Aw. Poison gas was disabled, of course it was. Aha. Well, I guess we can try okay. Can you stop missing? Like, what's going on here? Use defense... Lickitung used defense curl, not frickin' minimize. Are you serious? Stop. Wow, that was great. Good job. Sidewave. Do something. Okay, did something. Ay, ay, ay. Talk about a pain in the frickin' rear. Well, that worked. I can see how having a ghost type would be helpful. I mean, again, I don't mind having Hollow on the team, like, going forward. It just kind of depends on, you know, what happens. I really wish Sidewave was super effective, but oh well. I mean, it's Ghost Poison, which I can see it having a niche use, for sure. If anything. I mean, you know, I'm running out of options, so I gotta find something that's working. You will regret this. Yeah, probably. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Alright, hello. You came to save me, thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the soul of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has gone to the afterlife. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Use another? No. Your Pokedex quest may fail without love for your Pokemon. I think this may help you. We got a Pokeflute, finally. Upon hearing Pokeflute's sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Works on all sleeping Pokemon. Except we can't use it in battle, but what we can do is use it on a particular character that will allow us to do stuff. So that's neat. Why don't we, I keep going to you to fly, but we don't have you knowing fly anymore. So we're going to fly over here. We're going to fly on a Gyarados, because that makes sense.